And good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. Yeah, still doing the technicals myself, still mastering this, and every day we're learning. Good morning. Yes, very good news. PSEi, ayan, above 7,500 na. Ito inintay natin. We were waiting for that breakout to really know for sure if nag-reversal na talaga ang market. And good news, yesterday, it went even as high as 7,600. Kaso nga lang at the very last minutes, nag-take profit sa mga tao. I'm gonna discuss what happened yesterday. At around 3 o'clock, andun tayo sa 7.6, around 7.6. And then, but by the end of the day, it closed around above 7.5 na lang. So, we'll discuss about that, about what happened yesterday. So, I'm gonna go to your greetings first. Ayan. Good morning, sir. And Joseph Magsino. And may mga natatakpan agad na mga comments. Ayan. Good morning, sir. Foreign buying is back. Indeed. Ayan. Joseph Magsino. Morning, sir. And first, si Joseph Magsino. Mary Jane Tang. Good morning, sir. Happy trading to all. Oy, Mary Jane, I know you've been following Web. Yan, si Web. Ang laki na ng panalo nyo kay Web, ha? I hope nakabawi na kayo kay Web. Yan, Arnold Medic, good morning din. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from Doreen Grace, Rio Gelon. Good morning. Yan. MC Butete, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning din. Good Jacob Duane, Rogelio Miguel Garcia, happy everybody. Happy ang lahat. Kasi, ang ganda ng PSEi. Sorry, I'm just gonna move my microphone. Yan, lipat ko dito ang microphone. I hope everything is fine on your end. Hindi naman naglalag, tsaka yung audio is clear. Yan. Sam Mugoyski. Yan, hello. Acto. Yan. Good morning, sir. Anong pong insights niyo kay Vita, BPI, Bloom, FGen, and CEB? Yan, bakit nawala yung ano ko? Yan. Yung mga yan, nasa lista natin yan. Si Vita, BPI, Bloom. Yan, si Bloom, nasa lista natin yan. Kaso nga lang, intraday na lang yan. Laki na ng panalo ni Bloom since we recommended it. Let me share to you my screen. Ayan, makikita nyo rin sa screen ngayon ang list. But if you wanna you be able to copy and paste this to your, please go to the website, the Daily Grind, financialfreedom.101.co. And this is the website. Yan, I hope you're seeing it. Yan, ito yung website. And then, just go down. And then, ayan, andyan yung list natin. I always update that. I don't know bakit hindi ko na-update ang date. But, that should be July 26. Ay, hindi lang to naka-refresh. Refresh ko lang ito. It should be July 26 already. Ayan, andyan yung list natin. Every day, updated yan at 8 a.m. before the program starts. So that, yan, may lista na kayo. Right? Also, you can see it on the lower right part of your screen. Kasi may nag-recommend nito yesterday. Someone suggested it para makita rin ng mga tao. I hope nakikita niyo yan. If ever mahina internet nyo, I think malabo yan. But I'll try to increase the size if ever malabo. Kaso nga lang, natatakot ako baka matakpan yung mga details ng pinag-uusapan natin. I'll do my best to make this work, right? So, ayan, maliit lang kasi yung screen natin eh. So, but then again, yan, this is the website. And guys, this is the website. Andyan yung list every day. At least makikita nyo na before the program. And then, andito yung chat room natin. Sa mga walang Discord, you can access the chat room here. Mayroon logins dyan. Just log in. And the replays are always updated in my YouTube. Na-upload ko yan. And then, makikita ninyo dito yung replay. Aso nga lang, yung replays is much lesser na yung quality than the Facebook. But you can also watch the the replays sa Facebook ko. Ayan, nasa 141 na tayo. Guys, request, please share the video. The market is already bullish. We want it to be more bullish. Share the video so that people who were scared of stock exchange or hindi pa alam ng stock exchange at natatakot pumasok, at least alam nila may ganitong program na everyday gagabayan sila sa mga entry points, right? I've been receiving so many messages about how good their report already is since the program started. I'm very happy that this program is working. Let's make this available for all the Filipinos out there who are looking for areas to invest in. Ayan. So andito rin yung mga links dyan. Everything is here sa page na yan. Just go to the Daily Grind tab and then just bookmark it para may access kayo everyday. Madali na pumunta dyan. Right, so, yan, going back to you guys. And andyan yung list. And going back to your request. Yung mga greetings niyo. Arnold Medic, good morning, Idol. Good morning, thank you. Doreen Grace, Regulion. MC Utete, ayan, happy, ayan, nabasa ko na pala yung mga yon. Kid Rock Fuentes, Hides Uy, ayan, good morning, Maestro, from Carlos Paulino. And good morning, sir, ano insights? Akto, ayan, nasulat na natin yan. Benedict, ayan, Enguo Amakna, ayan, good morning po. Before anything else, good morning to my daughter pala, si Laika, ayan, nangungulit yan everyday. Gusto niya mag-greet ko siya everyday. Yan, sa program. Ace Bulyo is here. Roxanne Pineda, good morning. Mga kachupets and Sir Lloyd yan. Guys, please also follow my page and like it. And then, i-click ninyo yung bell button para whenever the live starts, ma-update kayo. Just click it and then automatic na kayo makakapunta dito. So, hindi na kayo maghahanap ng link. So, that will be it will be easier para makasunod kayo. Alright. Let me just yan. Mindy Moore is here. Christian Mears, good morning. Dendu De Leon, good morning. Herbert Caburnay, have a nice day. Good morning. And Roxanne Pineda, mga kachupets. Ayan. Sam Bugoyski, John Paul, morning. From JP and Cromwell, ayan, John Paul. Andrew Martin de la Cruz, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning din. Raquel Perez, good morning. Mark Paulo Tapang, Christian Joseph Salvador, first timer here. Oy, first time pala ni Christian dito. Welcome, Christian. Ayan. Welcome to the Daily Grind where we study the market together before the stock market opens. Ang ganda ng volume ng market yesterday. Grabe. Jacob Dwayne, good morning, sir. Ano po nangyari kay SMPH? Yan. Sige, I'll go back to your greetings in a while. Anong nangyari sa PSEi kahapon? At around 3 p.m., nasa 7.6 siya, di ba? And then it went suddenly, went down suddenly to 7.5. And let me open PSEi's chart. I'll share to you ano nangyari. PSEi. So, eto yun. Let me just make sure you can see my screen. Ayun. Yun ang problema. I just wanna hide this muna. Ayan. Hindi nakikita kasi yung pag mayroon yung liste. Ayan. So, PSEi, let me go to the 1 minute chart ng PSEi. Bagal mag-load. And while waiting for it to load, I'm gonna read your greetings and questions. Good morning, Sir Lloyd, from Edwin Hardezela from Haro Big Market. Lol. Glenn Soriano, good morning. Ray Oximoso, Rene Ibarola, good morning. Insights for ATN, CPM, and WIN. Nasa lista natin yan. Si CPM lang wala. Let me write down the questions. CPM. Yan. Dino Abaya, good morning. Ace Bulyo, Papa Lloyd, sample naman dyan. Yan. I don't know ano yung sample. Bakit ayaw mag-load ng PSEi ko? Let me try this chart. PSEi. Ang hirap pag walang Investograms. That's why, ayan, we need Investograms din di ba? Para naging part na ng trader's life yan. So, good job, Investograms. They're upgrading their services. And, ayun, ayaw pa rin. Ay, nako. Basta. Ayaw mag-load ng charts. Ayan. PSEi, umabot siya ng 7619. That was amazing, right? And then, nag-aasa siya bigla and bumagsak to 7511. It closed at 7511. What happened there? It's because that ang daming mga taong pumasok dito at around this area and around this area. And then, tumaas siya bigla. Like, nakita nyo sila, MBT, ang daming blue chips na umakyat, di ba? So, it was time for them to take profits. And it was okay. Sa mga kakapasok lang, this is still okay. So, yung mga kakapasok lang, don't expect big wins kaagad, di ba? So, those who are in here at this levels, yung nasa baba, nag-take profits lang at the very last minute. Hindi sila nag-take profits during the day kasi umaakit The hype, the excitement of people of investing was there. So, at the top, they know that it was gonna fall back anytime because it was an exaggerated move and napakalaki ng green line na yon. And they know it was gonna go back down, so inunahan na nila at nagbentaan. But don't worry, we're still at breakout levels. This is our signal that PSEi has already recovered and we're on an uptrend, right? So, kita nyo to, pag ganitong galaw na napakataas na green, what happens usually is nagre-retrace and then it resumes its original uptrend right there. So, ito yan, mangyayari. Original uptrend will start again and we are there already. It's okay already. So, I hope nakapag-ipon kayo ng pera. This is it. It's time to get invested and it's time to shop na. Mag-shopping na tayo ng mga naka-bargain na stocks. Si GFC, ang dami dyan. Kaya ang dami ng list natin ngayon. Right? Ang dami pa rin naka-sale ng mga stocks. Right? So, let's go to our list. Ayan. Before ako mag-list let's go to my list around 8:35. Unahin ko yung mga questions nyo para wag matakpan. Joseph Magsino, IDC and IRC. Joe Legares, good morning. Ayan. Ryan Santiago, good morning sir. Mark Banaa, good morning. Eli Caballero, nice to see you again. Uy, Eli, ang tagal-tagal mo rin hindi nakapag-participate dito, Eli. Yan. Very good. R. Lauren Mendoza, morning. Zian, Waynona Francisco, watching from Yokohama City. Ayun, great. At least we're reaching the Filipinos all over the world. Ayan. Emily Senguay, good morning, sir. Ayan, may buntag, Sir Lloyd. Ayan. Nga pala, sa mga kapatid natin, mga OFWs, this is very wise for you to get into stock exchange. Right? Kasi ang karamihan ng mga OFWs, pumupunta dito, bumabalik dito sa Pilipinas, may mga ipon, and their only idea of investment is start a business. And so they start a business. And yan, the problem is, let's face it, we're not all built for making a business, starting a business. Ang dami mong dapat kailangan matutunan to start a business. So if you don't know anything about starting a business, don't force yourself to start a business. Let the good people who in business do the business for you, and this is it. Yan yung stock exchange. Just invest it in a good company. So, good job sa mga OFWs natin na looking into the PSE. Eli Caballero, mukhang okay na average down sa UITF. Yes, it's very wise to sa mga funds na yan, it's the best time to average down kung meron kayong pera. May buntag from John Kevin Carpio, Emily Sengwe, good morning. Rogelio, switching to 2Trade Asia endorsed by our idol. Yung nga pala, thanks 2Trade Asia for supporting the program. If you want to support the program too, please send me a message. I can give you my accounts para mapatuloy natin itong program na ito, helping other peoples, especially Filipinos, hindi peoples, Filipinos. Yes. Every Filipino who wants to start into stock exchange, we'll let them know that merong gumagabay sa kanila, and we have a good community right here who wants to help everyone. Yan. Rain Hernandez, good morning. Speaking of community, guys, please download Discord. Discord, ang daming advantages of joining our Discord group. This is Discord. You can download it. I-google nyo lang, Discord. Download Discord. Pag na-download nyo na yan, search for our group. May links dyan sa the Daily Grind program for the Discord group. Ayan, dito. So just look for that link inside the app. Dito yung app, then just search it there and then makakapasok na kayo dito. Ang ganda ng group natin. Everyone is helping each other. Andyan yung mga updates ko lagi. And yun, this is one of the biggest advantage of joining the group. Pag meron na kayong Discord, you can see this news, PSE daily updates. And every time there is an update sa PSE Edge, automatic yan dito. For example, ito, DMW, no? July 26, this is today, 8:21 a.m. Automatically, lumalabas yan dyan. This is so that while you're trading, you're communicating with others for help, and at the same time, mababantayan ninyo yung PSE Edge for any disclosures na magaganda. Right? Like ARSN, yun yung mga disclosures na kanina, share buybacks, and yan, mga news. Meron pang mga news dito. Even my website, whenever there is updates sa website, yan, meron charting discussions dito, nagdi-discuss sa mga tao for the newbies na wala pang alam sa charting, the community helps them there, right? So this will be very advantageous for you if you join it. Ryan Hernandez, good morning. Robert Collins, sir, I think it's much better to live stream in Facebook than YouTube. Easier to access. Yan. That's one of the reason why nagfi-Facebook ako ngayon. Really, I will be honest with you, kaya doon ako sa YouTube kasi YouTube has advertisements that will help me in return. Dito sa Facebook kasi wala, kaya nag-prefer ako doon sa YouTube. Kaso nga lang ngayon, it's much better here, mas malaki reach natin, but yun, the main purpose naman dito is to really help everyone, 'di ba? So I'd rather kaya nag-transfer na lang ako sa Facebook kaysa sa YouTube, even if may earnings ako doon sa YouTube. Dito ko na lang linalagay. No earnings here, but I hope there will be people who will be helping the program para magtuloy-tuloy. And buti naman andyan yung 2Trade Asia tumulong din because they believe in the program. Ayan. Robert Collins, thank you for the daily videos. You're welcome. Mark John Gonzalez, thanks sa guide, sir. Good morning. Good morning then. Bianca Torres Nura. Sherwin Lane, Maing Bundag Coach from Cavite, from Rani Fernandez. Sherwin Leno. Ken De Los Reyes, my favorite morning show. Good morning, Lloyd. Good morning then, Ken. Yeah. Thank you so much for the patronage. Noel Tordilla, good morning. Rex Kumbala Hardinero, good morning then. Ricky Francisco, MRP and Jerry. Yan, nasa lista natin yan, si MRP and Jerry. So, pag-usapan natin yan mamaya. Sir Lloyd, AGI and IMI, any insights? Uy, ang ganda ng galaw ng IMI. Yeah, I'll write those stocks down. Si AGI tsaka si ALI. Si AGI unti-unti na rin gumagalaw eh. Si IMI din gumalaw na. So, let's talk about that in a while. That's from Herbert Caburnay. Noel Kigaral, and one of my students, Noel, and ang dami kong students na andito, hindi ko na nag-reach. Speaking of students, guys, I have a workshop this weekend, Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. It's a paid workshop. It's very advantageous for you, especially if you want to learn trading talaga. Kasi, yes, you will learn things here, bits and pieces from me, but sa workshop kasi, mas systematic and everything you need to know is there. Wala kayong mamimiss. Kaysa yung nag-aaral lang kayo sa online, you get bits and pieces of suggestion or recommendations from other people, and baka ma-miss nyo yung mga importante. At least sa workshop, hindi nyo mamimiss. This Friday and Saturday. Next week is a Saturday and Sunday and morning naman yon para sa hindi makakadalo for this weekend na gabi. Right? Next week, it's Saturday and Sunday 9 in the morning. Please send me a message if you wanna join so I can send you the details. Lynn, Jeneline Escolano, good morning, Sir Lloyd. It's 8:34. We'll start in a while. Froilan Olivera, sir, what do you mean by top 5 picks is just for the day? Yes, that's for the day. Pero hindi lang naman for the day na yan. Kasi tinatanggal ko yan dyan kung mataas na. Like si Bloom, di ba? The past few days, early this week, I think that was on a Monday, nasa top pick ko si Bloom. Tinanggal ko na siya kasi umangat na eh. So, today, these are the stocks that I think are gonna start going up for today. Kahapon, nasa top pick ko si TAG sa H2O because I firmly believe that they are gonna bounce. And they did bounce. Right? So, tinanggal ko yung iba kasi minsan mataas na. So, I look for other stocks which I think are gonna bounce today. But hindi ko alam kung hanggang saan tataas nila. Swerte na natin yung sa Bloom, right? Swerte natin sa Bloom. Ang laki ng panalo kay Bloom, di ba? So yes, that's for the day. I think these stocks are still gonna go up within the day. As to how much or if they're gonna be the best winners for today, I'm not really sure. Right? Pagpasok niyo lang diyan, swerte na natin if aakit yan to become the big winners. We can't really say. Right? These are just the stocks that I know for sure are gonna hindi naman for sure. I know it's gonna go up. Alright. Yan. So, meron tayong bagong subscriber. Yan. Tumunog. Kaso nga lang, hindi siya na lumabas. Donation image, alert box. Ayan. Andiyan naman yung alert box. So, yan. So, I'm sick of Nomura. What's the best platform? Yan, si Glyn Nagamos. Thank you for subscribing. Yung sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, please like my channel and subscribe to it. Ayan. Makikita niyo yung pangalan niyo dyan pagkakasubscribe niyo lang. I'm sick of Nomura. What's the best platform? From Christian Mears. Yeah, Nomura is really intended for investors tulad ni Cole. It's best for investors. I don't find these, nothing against them, but I don't find these good for yung mas mabilis na trading, right? If you want to be better in trading, 2Trade Asia is an option. Kasi ang kagandahan ng 2Trade Asia is, especially for casual traders, yung lumalabas lagi or wala sa bahay lagi, you can trade whenever you want to kasi may mobile app, and so far napakabilis naman ang system nila. So I have no problems with 2Trade Asia. You can try Phil Stocks, another option, and if you want to be a hardcore trader, andyan si Timson, andyan din naman si Phil Stocks. So those are good for you. Yan. Froilan, you're welcome. Rukrab, good morning. You know what's weird? I've been sharing the daily grind, but Facebook takes them down saying it's a spam. I don't know why. Pero kung sinishare nyo yung video lang naman kaagad, I don't think it will. Siguro, I'm not sure why. Let me edit it. Tanggalin ko siguro yung mga links na linalagay ko. Right. So, I'll try to remove the links that I have on the description. Yan. Try it now. Maybe okay na kasi wala nang link. Baka yung link na detect nila. Right. Right. Good morning po. Good morning, Gina Arellano. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Yan. Mantalaba Hill. Raymar Mariano. Gadin Paulo. Good morning, Sir. IDC and PHES. Nasa lista natin yan. So, dadaanan natin mamaya. It's 8:38, Sir. ALI, Sir. Yun, ang galing ng ALI kahapon. Nahihirapan pa rin ako magtagalog. Ang galing ng Ali kahapon. Sobrang laki ng ginalaw niya for a blue chip, 'di ba? So, I hope pumasok kayo doon. We'll talk about that in a while. Anong pwedeng strategy gamitin natin dyan kasi medyo mataas na siya. My Queen Adisir, good morning. Tatsuki ECB, good morning. IRC and X, nasa lista natin yan. Theodore Greg Alvarez, yun. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ronaldo, yun. Gilly, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. Sir, chart mo to, mabilis mag-load. Yan, I'll try to open chart mo to. Chartmoto.com. Yan, so mamaya ako i-testing ko si Chartmoto. Mamaya, let's try this. Bollinger Bands. RSI. Yan. So, let's test out Chartmoto today. May full screen ba ito or ito lang talaga yun sa kanya? So, I guess this is it for Chartmoto. PSEi, let's see how fast it will load. Yun, bilis mag-load yan. Look at this. PSEi, kahapon at 3:21, biglang bagsak right there. Nag-take profits yung mga tao. So, anyways, that's okay. Let's start naman. Ayaw mag 1 minute nga eh. May gabi guide, araw-araw. Thanks you, Idol, from Mark John Gonzalez. Yan. Yan, so, yeah, Chartmoto, I think it's good. Mabilis naman yung mag-load yun sa kanya. So, let's try chartmoto.com today. Yan, at least nag-experiment din tayo. Nakikita nyo rin. So, I'm gonna start with my list muna, okay? First up sa list is yung top picks ko. H2O and Tugs, andyan pa rin. I did say that H2O, I believe, is gonna bounce yesterday. And then nag-bounce na siya. And it's still at support. So, H2O is still okay. Buy as long as that support holds for H2O. But nasa top list ko yan si H2O. I think anytime soon baka umakyat na yan. H2O. Next one is Emperador. No, not Emp. Tugs. Yan, si Tugs. Yan, si Tugs man, I did say yesterday, baka mag-bounce na yan at nag-bounce na siya. Hindi naman malaki yung ginalaw niya. So, you're still very safe. Yet, buy as long as the support holds. Kaka-bounce lang ni Tugs and this stock is on an uptrend right here. Look at that. Perfectly on its uptrend line right there. Yan, si Tags. Kakabounce na lang. This is the best time to get in kay Tags. Huwag yung umaakyat na at hahabol pa kayo. Right? Huwag ganyan ang trading. It's not, trading doesn't work like that. If ayaw nyo maipit na malaki, this is how you do trading. Right? So, whenever, i-off lang natin yung ticker para mas malaki. If ever the stock bounces at the support, that's when you get in. So, this is the best entry point kay Tags. CEB naman, nasa top list ko ngayon kasi kahapon, look at the volume of CEB, but it won't budge right there. So, nagtatag of war pa rin. Pero at least, people are already starting to get in kay CEB. Buy as long as this support holds. This is a very solid support right here. Baka anytime soon, lumipad na rin yan sa Cebu Air. So, it's a very good price for Cebu Air. Look at that. Napakababa niya na. Sobrang baba na niyan. Right? So, this is good for Cebu Air. So, that's why it's in my top list for today. And dyan naman si Now. Right? Now. Yan, si Now. Re-recommend ko si Now ngayon. I'm not hyping, but I'm basing it on the price action right here. Pulahan. This is the support right here. Nag-bounce sa support right there. And right now, the price action is that ayaw niya nang bumaba kahapon. So, that means that anytime soon, Now is gonna bounce. And it's gonna bounce at a higher low. So, eto na yung, baka mag-start na yung uptrend ni Now. And look at the pattern right here. We have this triangle right here. And ayaw dumating. Ito yung mga paboritong stocks nila. Tony Herbosa, yan yung mga isa sa mga magagaling din mag-trade. Right here, we have this right here. This is a pattern right here. Pag nag-breakout yan, that's why it's in my top list today. Pag nag-breakout yan si Now, alam niyo na ano mangyayari. IRC. Yan. Si IRC naman, nag-bounce na. Look at that right there. Perfectly on its uptrend line. Right there. So, IRC, that's a higher low, guys. Nakikita nyo yan. I hope you can see it. Babaan ko lang yung RSI. Tanggalin ko lang itong background. Watermark. Yan. Okay. Sorry about that. Kakasimula lang natin ng chart. So, I'll make this lighter. Ayan. So, yan. IRC, look at that. These are higher lows right here for IRC. So, the uptrend line niya, nag-bounce, and this is the bounce you're looking for. That's on an uptrend. So, pasukin nyo na yan. And then, lastly, yun yung top 5 picks ko for today. So, next sa list is the buy as long as the support holds and the breakout plays. I'll put this in the chat room. Ayan. So, makikita nyo kung sa mga wala pang lista. Ayan. Andyan yung list na yan. So, first up, sa buy as long as the support holds, this is perfect for swing traders, yung nag-iintay ng mga position na magaganda. These are the good companies na magagandang position. Andyan si Tags, andyan si H2O, andyan si Emperador. Right. Emperador, ayaw na mag-load. So, let's transfer to a different, or sabi niya invalid symbol. So, let's try Emperador here. And so, Emperador is here. Yun. So, still very low risk. Unti-unti na siyang umaakyat. Kaso nga lang, mabagal ito, guys. This is position trading. So, just accumulate. Huwag kayong mag-all in. Kasi baka hindi pa naman umakyat. Sayang naman. Yan. Very low risk. Look at your risk right there. Ang risk ninyo if you get in is only negative 2.76%. If you enter this stock. Emperador is a good company. Right? Pag bumagsak man yan, yung risk nyo is just 2.76%. Very low risk for a good company. Yan. So, that's Emperador. Next up is DNL. Yan. Si DNL, nag-green na. Yan. Ilang araw ko na ito rin-recommend. Dito pa lang sa baba. Right? Sa baba pa lang rin-recommend ko na sa DNL. It's starting to go green and it's leaning heavily. Not leaning heavily. Right? It's climbing it's at the upside. Yan. Nasa upside siya laging naglalaro ngayon. So, this is the support now of DNL. It's poised to do a breakout. Ang ganda na ng position ni DNL. And it's still very near support. Right? You can use this as your support right here. Look at your price, your risk right there. Negative 2%. Pwede kayo mag-cut loss sa baba pa. Pwede kayo mag-cut loss sa pinakamababa for just 5% of negative. Right? Test buy na kaya kay DNL. Maganda pasukin si DNL. Right? And I'm really sorry guys. Hindi ko mababasa ang lahat ng comments ninyo, if ever ma-miss ko, just send it again later if nagbabasa na ako ng mga comments kasi natatakpan sa sobrang dami. Uy, galing. We have 300 members, watchers today. We have 300 people watching. That's good. Ayan. Good morning sa inyo lahat, guys. Right? So, market PSEi is looking good, right? It's now time to start investing. Sana nakapag-ipon na kayo. Next up is BRN. BRN hindi pa rin gumagalaw despite a very good company. BRN nag-retrace siya but the support is still holding on. Right? Pag pumasok ng volume nito, ang ganda ng iaakyat ng BRN. BRN is a very good company. Yan. Si RCB naman, very low risk. Ito yung guys, kaya number 1 ko to laging dinidiscuss. Kasi sa mga newbies, I always recommend the low risk stocks. Yan. Para wag naman kayo maipit na malaki. Para alam nyo paano maglaro ng ganitong mga stocks. So RCB, ayan, nag-breakout siya right there. Pero napakaliit lang ng breakout niya. Is still very stable sa stock. So, yan, kahit na hindi breakout ang gamitin nyo, just buy along that support right here kasi napakalit pa ng risk nyo, just 3%. Just test buy dito. Hindi natin alam kung lilipad ito, but it did a breakout. That's a positive sign for RCB. Nag-breakout yan, pero maliit nga lang. Napakaliit lang ng breakout niya. Breakout! And, so, pwede nyo pa rin pasukin yan. Very low risk. Guys, number 1 na ituturo ko sa inyo talaga is get in low risk stocks. Tulad ni JFC. And guys, bullish ng market. Yan, it's time to get in GFC. This is a higher low kay GFC. So, it's on a slow uptrend to GFC. So, anytime soon, this might kick up. Yan. Napakaliit pa rin ng risk ninyo. Your risk is just 2% sa unang support niya. Second support niya is, hindi 2%. 70%, 0.70%. Less than 1%. Second support niya is just 1.97. Third support niya, you can cut loss at around 3-4%. Napakaganda ng risk ratio na yan. Right? Napakalit ng risk and your reward can be very high. Ang laki pa ng pwede niyong ikapanalo kay JFC. Right? Pag nag-recover yan, look at that, 21%. You're looking at 21% possible win, and then for a year, who knows how much. Jollibee has been very aggressive in their expansion abroad. Lumaki nga sila na Pilipinas lang ang pinasok nila, pa kayo kung ibang bansa, 'di ba? So FLI right there. So FLI still holding on to that support, buy as long as that support holds. Napakaganda ng presyo na yan for FLI. Very low risk. DMW guys, I told you DMW yesterday is the best time to get in. Pumasok, good job sa mga pumasok. Umabot siya ng pag-akyat niya, umabot siya ng 5% yesterday. Right? But retraced kasi exaggerated. But then again, your risk is still very low. Nasa 5% risk. It's not yet too late to get in DMW. And sabi ko sa inyo, magbabounce na yan. And yesterday, nagbounce na nga. This is a very good company, DMW. I told you, I promised you before, nung nag-IPO si DMW, I'm gonna tell you when to buy DMW, and I've been telling you to buy DMW here, so good job sa mga pumasok. It's a very good company. It's just that it wasn't the time to buy DMW yet during the market, when the market was still going down. And now that the market is already starting to go up, and then DMW has stabilized already, this is the perfect time to get in DMW. And asan ako? CHIB, yan, China Bank. And China Banking still holding on to that support right there. Buy as long as this support holds for China Bank. Yan. Ang ganda ng presyo na yan for China Bank. Laki-laki pa ng pwede nyo ipanalo. But when the market started to go down, bumaba din si China Bank. So, market is starting to go up, and that's our potential win right there. So, hopefully it reaches that level. But that's a very far off shot. Dito pa lang mag-antay na tayo ng mga movement niya. China Bank right there. IS naman, buy as long as the support holds. Sa mga telco, yan. Nagbabounce na si IS. Buy as long as that support holds. Maliit pa rin ang risk ninyo. Still, around 5%. Kasi kahit umakit na yan siya kahapon. Kahapon ko pa yan nire-recommend. RLT. Si RLT naman, holding on to that higher low right there. Guys, this stock is on an uptrend right there. So, pasukin nyo na yan. Kasi RLT is on an uptrend. Sayang naman. If you're looking into RLT, this is the best time to get in. Yan. Si Now, we discussed about that already. Si AC, ayan, Ayala Corp. This stock is on an uptrend. Right there. So guys, hindi pa huli ang lahat. You still have chance to get in. Still very low risk 4.05%, pwede kayo mag-cut loss. 3%, pwede kayo mag-cut loss. Right? Just around 3% loss. It's starting to form an ascending triangle right here. So, if you wanna be more conservative, kasi medyo mataas na rin yan, baka mag-fail yan sa resistance niya, pwede kayo magantay ng breakout. But AC is a very good company. Especially in a bullish market, wala kayong dapat ikatakot sa pagpasok sa isang blue chip na company. Right? As long as it's fundamentally good, you know that that stock is gonna go up. Right? So, that's for AC. CEB naman, yan, so Seb, discussed about that already. Shell PH, yan. Shell PH, nag-retrace siya, and then we have a bounce, and it's playing at that uptrend line right there. Yan. Plot natin yung uptrend line natin. So, that's our uptrend line right there. And we're still very near that uptrend line. You can even use the MA20 as your support, and your risk is still just around 2 to 3%. So, this is your entry point for Shell PH. For an uptrend stock, this is the best entry points right here. Kaya ito yung unang dinidiscuss ko kasi very low risks. This is best for those who are just starting trading. Wag na wag kayong hahabol sa mga stocks na mataas na. Like Bloom, kahit na maganda ang Bloom, don't ever chase it. Please, wag nyo hahabulin yan. Right, I've been recommending Bloom dito because of the price action here. Yun, panalo. Laki na ng panalo ni Bloom. Huwag nyo nang hahabulin yan. Just wait for a retracement and then bounce. And that's your entry point. Simple as that. Ganyan lang talaga ang trading. Right? This is me helping you control your emotions kasi ang daming na, especially sa newbies, yun yung FOMO. That's what we call FOMO. Fear of missing out. Natatakot ako, baka maiwan ako. Kasi naiinggit ako na kumikita sila ng malaki. Don't do that. You're just gonna end up losing money. So, asa na ako? RLT now, AC, CB, Shell PH, House. Si House, yan. Si House, nag-retrace. This is the best time to get in House. Yan. We are forming a support right here. These are higher lows. And it's still at, hindi na siya breakout levels. Actually, breakout level pa siya. But malapit, andun pa rin siya sa resistance 2, which is na-break niya na. But we have a higher low right here. So, this is a good area to get in House. Especially, this is a bullish market na. Sayang, hindi tayo nakapasok dito di ba? So, this is a bullish market already. This is the main uptrend line right here. Okay na yung uptrend niya di ba? So, those are our entry points. Look at that. When it reached that entry area right there, umangat na. So, House, still on a breakout. If ever gusto nyo pumasok kay House, do a breakout strategy. I'd really want you to wait for it here at its uptrend line. Mas maganda itong entry na ito. But if you're a more aggressive one and wants breakouts, okay na yung breakouts ngayon kasi bullish na market. So, hopefully this holds right here and mag-accumulate na kayo dito habang andito pa yan sa support niya dyan. So, by as long as the support holds for House, CA, Concrete Aggregates, nagsisimula na namang nagsisimula nang gumawa ng support si Concrete Aggregates. This stock is on an uptrend, guys. Yan, andyan na siya sa MA20. So, by as long as the support holds, actually, it's forming a support right here. Forming a sideways support right there. Ayaw niyang bumaba dyan. And it's still on an uptrend. So, CA. And build. Ito yung isa sa mga tatamaan ng build sa CA. Asa na? X. Yan, maraming nag-aabang kay X. Still holding on to that support. So, supportaan nyo si X nyo. X is still good to buy kasi maliit pa ang risk. I'm gonna remove X once umakyat na yan, di ba? So, but then again, I always give you the low risk positions para at least naman nananalo na kayo. SSI, ilang araw ko na to rin na-recommend. Dito pa lang, after the retracement, recommended it. Nag-retrace lang siya ulit and recommended it again. Green pa rin siya. I'm still recommending it now kasi maliit pa rin ang risk nyo. Pwede nyo gamitin sa MA20 for just 5% risk. Just don't go all in, di ba? So, SSI, still not too late to get in. Costco naman, Yongli, may pag-asa pa yung AP. Daanan ko yung mga questions nyo guys mamaya ha. Question about H2O, isn't the risk medyo high na if ever we enter now unless we can bargain for maybe 550? Let's check out H2O. And this is the higher low right here. So that's our new support. Check out H2O. And it's around 4%, 3%. Yeah, 6%. But usually, I cut loss around 3% below support. So, yan. So, for me, it's okay. It really depends. But very wise, Rukrab. If you can bargain, then go ahead. Kasi ang problema nito is, we missed the initial bounce already. Kahapon ko to rin recommend, diba, si H2O. Top 5 pa nga yan. So, right now, umangat siya. It's not yet too high. Yung risk nyo, the support is 3% away. There's a secondary support here at 4%. So, you can cut loss at around 5 if you want to. Kasi ito na may basihan natin eh. So, I usually cut loss around 3% below support. So, this will be my cut loss area right here, which is a support area. So, this is good. This is why I still recommend H2O. Because I think this is still gonna go up. The development of H2O is worth that 5% risk for me. So, yes, it will be better if you can bargain. Yan. But still not too late for me. It's still worth the risk for H2O. Sayang nga, kahapon. Kahapon was the best entry point for H2O. Next up is Costco. Yan, Costco guys. Yan is Costco. Napakamura na ng presyo na yan for a very consistent company. Yan, kita nyo yan. So right there, Costco, we have a bounce right here. Nag-open siya at a gap up and closed nearer. Guys, this is your opportunity to get in Costco. It's either at the support or if you want to be sure, pwede kayo mag-antay ng breakout. Antayin nyo yung breakout, but I really want to be here at the support instead of here sa taas. Diba? So, napakalit pa rin ang risk ninyo. Right there. 1%, you can use the MA20 as your support. Right, 2 to 3%, pwede na kayo mag-cut loss. Diba? So, okay pa rin si Costco for me. Napakamura. Right. Poppy. Ayan, si Poppy, guys. Ilang araw ko na to rin na-recommend. Nag-bounce na si Poppy. Ayan, I recommended it yesterday and today. Ayan, yun yung galaw niya today. But still very low risk. You can use the MA20 as your support. The support is around 3% away pa lang, so you can cut loss at around 5%. So it's still good to get in Poppy. This is a good price for a very good stock. Right? Very good company. They're under Ayala Land. Right? Ang ganda ng management. So this is very good. Ang ganda ng development dyan kay Poppy in the future. Ayan, may malaking project yan kay Poppy. Asa na tayo? PrimeXn. Yan, PrimeXn. Yan, PrimeXn. Yan, si PrimeXn nag-bounce na. After the doji, rin-recommend ko si PrimeXn and here's the bounce that we're looking for. Use that MA20 as your support right there. If ever, baka mag-sideways lang siya or make another support. Use that MA20 as your support right there. Sayang kahapon if hindi kayo nakapasok ng maaga. So PrimeXn, we have an uptrend right here. Gamitin niyo lang uptrend line niya for your entry, for your entry point right there. MA20 is your support for PrimeXn. Konting ingat lang, medyo mataas na yun si PrimeXn, malapit-lapit na sa support, but overall it's on an uptrend and you know the trend is your friend. So okay lang yan. IDC, yan, si IDC nasa list ko pa rin. Nag-bounce na si IDC kaso nag-doji, but that's a higher low right there, guys. So that's a good sign for IDC. So IDC, it's again a good time to get in. Hopefully this holds. Yan. So maganda na ulit si IDC, right? This is the MA20 bounce that I always talk to you about after a Bollinger Band trigger. So hopefully this stands. And then malit pa naman yung risk nyo kay IDC. So IDC is good to buy again for me today. Eto si FNI. Maraming nagtataka kay FNI. Because look at the volume of FNI yesterday. Right? Ang laki ng volume niya. We have a bounce at the support. I'll be recommending kahit na I don't like mining stocks as of the moment. But FNI, with that volume right there, someone is having interest kay FNI. So that's good. Right? Napakalit pa rin naman yung support. It's not, pwede yung sakyan yan. Very low risk. Right there. Look at that. You can cut loss at around 2%. So mag-test buy kayo FNI. Try nyo yung FNI. There may be something cooking kay FNI na hindi natin alam. Usually nangyayari yung mga ganyan. So FNI, that's it. That's right there. That's very good volume for FNI. Asa na tayo? FNI IRC. Yan. Dante Nava, na-cover na natin si IDC. It's good to buy again. Higher low na siya. IRC, yan, look at that uptrend line right there. That's a confirmation bounce we're looking for. Uptrend sa IRC. So, it's good to buy. Use that uptrend line as your support right there. Ayan, andyan tayo sa uptrend natin, di ba? So, that's our uptrend line right there. It's very near the uptrend line. Very low risk. So, IRC is a buy. Asan ako? MHC naman.
Di ba gumalaw na to sa MHC? Ayan, nag-bounce na sa MHC. Again, those are higher low positions. Ayan, use that as your uptrend line, as your support, that uptrend line as your support. So, MHC is good to buy. Or naman, buy as long as the support holds kay or. Ayan, nag-hold itong support na ito. Or has a very good development. I don't think this climb is for nothing at babalik yan sa baba. Right, sayang naman yung development na yun, di ba? So I think this is it. And babalik na yung sentiments ng mga tao at around that area. 1, 2, 3, and then we have a confirmation right here. That support is very strong already, right? So that's a good support for OR. Pasok na kayo dyan. SECB. Yan, si SECB, umangat kahapon but did a retracement, but this is a confirmation of a support kahit pula yan. We have a confirmation of a support right here. We have a support, guys. SECB, this is our entry point para maliit ang risk natin. TEL naman, si TEL, nag-retrace si TEL and we have a bounce for TEL right there. Mga tsaka hapon, kaso nga lang nag-take profit sa mga tao right there. So, TEL, we have a new support right here. So, that's our entry point for TEL. Sa mga tumitingin kay TEL, kaso nga lang, yan, I'm kind of shaky kay TEL. Tsaka kay Globe. Dahil sa third telco, di ba? But matatagalan pa naman yung third telco eh. But, again, price action wise, it's on an uptrend. So, I'd rather get in an uptrend, di ba? So, may takot lang ako dyan talaga dahil sa third telco. But overall, yung, I was wrong at that fear. Overall, uptrend naman siya, di ba? So, yan, that's why I'm placing it there still. Para sa mga gustong tumitingin kay TEL, this is your entry point, right? Si Paxis naman, nag-bounce siya there. The support held on. So, buy as long as that support holds for Paxis. Prim. Yan. Si Prim naman, I'm gonna go to my list. Yan. Si Prim, forming a support right here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 4, 5. 5 times this area has been hit by that support and nagbabounce siya whenever that area is hit. So that's a good signal for Prim. I think it's gonna go up anytime soon si Prim. Ayan. Si Mac naman, ayan. Ito yung isa sa mga magandang stocks. Guys, Mac, at that support, that was our best entry point. Sayang if hindi tayo nakasakay dyan. I did recommend Mac to get in at the bounce. Ang laki ng volume ni Mac kahapon and ang laki ng inangat niya. Umangat siya as high as from the very bottom to the top 5%. It's not yet too late to get in kay Mac. This is a very good sign kay Mac. This is the time to get in kay Mac. Alright, so mga nag-aabang kay Mac, this is your time to shine. Geo. And so Geo, we have higher lows right here. Bounce right there. And another bounce. So Geo is on an uptrend right there. This is your entry point kay Geo. Malit lang ang risk ninyo. Around 4% to 5% pwede kayo makapag-cut loss kay Geo. Geo is showing an uptrend right here. Kaso nga lang, we have a resistance right here na nagbabadya. So, if you're shaky about getting in Geo here, just wait for a breakout if you want to. Right? But this is your higher low already. Buy as long as this support holds for Geo. AB, yan si Atok Big Wedge. Yan si AB, and forming a support right there ulit. It's now at support area already. Actually, meron tayong higher support right here. So, buy as long as this support holds. Yan. Mas mataas na support na yan for Atok Big Wedge. So, that's our entry point if you're looking at AB for your entries. And lastly, sa first part natin is breakout plays. Inuuna ko yung mga maliliit na mga risk na plays. Right? Next up is BPI. Galing ni BPI kahapon. I've been monitoring BPI. Umabot siya ng 101.01. Right? So, laki ng galaw ni BPI kahapon. Good job, BPI. Sa mga pumasok kay BPI, dito pa lang, rin-recommend ko na yan si BPI. And ang laki ng panalo ng mga tao. Been recommending BPI here again. So, buy at as that support holds. Umangat na siya, nag-breakout. Sa mga gustong humabol, use a breakout play. If you don't know what a breakout play is, go to my YouTube channel. And go to YouTube, search for Lloyd, Bazar, and Breakouts. Andon, linagay ko doon, how do you approach breakouts? Is it an aggressive approach? Is it more conservative approach? Or is it a very, very conservative approach. It's up to you, right? I discussed that in the video. Please check it out. If newbie pa kayo at hindi nyo alam paano yan. Right. So, Dante, no need to flood. Si IDC, na-discuss naman natin yan. We already discussed about IDC. Please check my list. Okay, Dante? Tingnan mo yung list sa, website ko para makita mo if madi-discuss natin yan. No need to flood, Dante, okay? Don't flood, please. Okay, kasi matatakpan yung mga questions ng ibang mga tao. Alright, so, ayun, asan na ako? Breakout plays, BPI, Jerry, yan. So, Jerry is here, ayan. One of my top picks yesterday, si Jerry, because I think it was gonna go up, and it did go up right there. So, breakout plays pa rin kay Jerry. Very low risk pa rin. Tinanggal ko lang si Jerry sa ano ko, because those are confirmations already. So, yan. Pwede nyo pa rin pasukin si Jerry. San pa? ICT. Yan, si ICT naman, breakout plays din. ICT, still at breakout level right here. Malaki ang project ni ICT. Yan. We're still at breakout level right there. So, breakout plays pa rin kay ICT. Next up is MEG. MEG. Alright, guys. MEG. Nag-breakout na si MEG. Right. If you remember, dito pa lang recommend ko na si MEG. Watch out for the breakout. Nag-breakout na siya. And we are on a breakout again. Pwede pa kayong pumasok kay MEG. Very low risk. Just use a breakout play strategy. If you can bargain, mas malapit dito sa support, much better. But MEG is good to get into. CHP, yan guys, CHP. Ilang araw ko na rin ito recommend. Dito pa lang, nagre-recommend na ako kay CHP. Ayun, si CHP, lumilipad na. It is still at a breakout level right there. So, if gusto nyo humabol pa kay CHP, just use a breakout strategy. Wag yung antay nyo pa siya mag-support. Wag yung titiisin nyo yung pagbagsak niya, kasi pagbagsak niyan, antay nyo sa MA20, hindi kayo magka-cut loss. Wag. Kasi hindi nyo alam kung magbabounce sa MA20 at bumalik yan sa support, ipit na naman kayo. So, just do one breakout play. Yun yung strategy nyo. Just cut loss if your cut loss area has been hit. That's for CHP. BDO, guys. BDO. Yan. Ilang araw ko na to rin na-recommend. Kahapon, wait for the bounce. Nag-bounce siya kaagad. Dapat pinasok na agad natin to within the day if you're watching out for BDO. Right? I know you have your own list. I'm teaching you when to enter. Kahapon, si BDO, wait for the bounce yung strategy natin. Look at that, MA20. Very perfect MA20 bounce. That was our entry point sana. Yesterday, nag-open siya mataas. That was our signal to get in. Ang galing ng akyat ni BDO kahapon, and it did do a breakout right here. Ayan. Kaso nga lang, BDO is very near resistance right there. But look at your risk. Pumasok kayo dyan. Look at your risk. Napakalit lang ng risk nyo. 3%, 4%, 5%. Ang layo pa ng pwede nyo ikatalo. You can bargain for a bit if you want to, but this is a very low risk play already for BDO. So, that's for BDO. Lastly, SM. Okay. Si SM. Yan. Si SM nag-breakout at last. We were waiting for that. Right. Dito pa lang, recommend ko na si SM. Nag-breakout na si SM. We have another resistance here which it broke out from. This is your entry point for SM. Yet, do a breakout strategy for SM. So, SM is good to buy. So, next up, mamaya is wait for the bounce and watch out for the breakouts and intraday potentials. These are the kind of risky plays. So, late part ko na yan i-discuss. It's already 9:09 a.m. So, I'm gonna focus more on your question. So, yung last na makikita ko, andito si Dante Nava, ang dami. Sir, si IDC, na-discuss na natin si IDC. It's already good to buy. MPI, sir, hindi na-uptan lagi. MPI is good to buy. Yan, si MPI. Watch out for the breakout for MPI. Yan, pa-breakout na yun si MPI. We're at resistance level. Kahapon nag-breakout siya, but it failed, but it stayed at that resistance area right there. So, MPI, pag nag-breakout yan, pag nag-4.73 yan, you can be aggressive and get in. Just use that as your support for MPI. Yan. Sir, AEV and STR. AEV, I think I discussed about AEV. Wait for the bounce lang kay AEV kasi may resistance tayo dyan. Just wait for the bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's a higher low. That will be our signal na to get in na. Ayan, nag-engulfing yan eh. Right, trigger right here sa Bollinger Band, and then engulfing, and then we just wait for it to stabilize, and once it stabilizes, that's our entry point for AEV. STR naman, then buy as long as the support holds kay STR. Just wait for the bounce for STR. Pero John, may alternatives po ba aside sa Instagrams? We're testing one right now, chartmoto.com. We're testing it live, so at the same time we're testing it. It's fast, it's okay. So try chartmoto.com. Noel Siriacao, Sir Lloyd, si ISM, musta na? Yan, si ISM, yan, nagsusupport dito. Just wait for that, wait for that bounce and buy as long as that support holds for ISM. Right? So, gumagawa pa naman ng support si ISM eh. Alright. PSE Tools is good also. Kahapon ang ginagamit natin was PSE Tools. Ian Sean Miguel, Maestro, salutations sir. By the way, ano pong chart ang mag-suggest nyo since wala naman Instagrams? Here, ChartMoto. We're testing it today. It's so far so good. Rex Pakumbala Hardinero. Yun nga lang, ang problema sa ChartMoto, hindi mo makikita yung mga movements. Yun lang yung yun lang yung, what do you call this? Yun yung parang downside ko sa kanya. Kaya gusto ko si PSE Tools, makikita mas maraming details kay PSE Tools. Si ChartMoto is plainly chart lang, so yun yung downside niya, pero mabilis compared to PSE Tools. Yet, so, okay siya. Roland Sobrepeña is asking about rock. You're welcome, Rex Pakumbala Hardinero. Yan, si Rockwell. Yun, si Rockwell, nag-uptrend na. Wait for a breakout kay Rockwell. Ayan. Pag nag-breakout yan, that's your entry point right there. So, Rockwell, naiwan ko to. Recommend ko to si Rockwell dati dito sa baba. When was that? Here, dito. Sabi ko sa Rockwell, may news na lalabas. Umakit nga siya, but retraced and made that support again. And then, ayan na naman si Rockwell. So, Rockwell, dadagdag ko si Rockwell. Wait for the breakout. Watch out for the breakout for Rockwell. Yan. Sorry. Napindot ko si Jumbo Dot. Yan. MRSGI, sir. MRSGI is in the list. Daanan natin yan mamaya. So, daanan ko na lang ngayon while you're asking it. MRSGI, after the Bollinger Band, it did retrace. That's normal market movement. And MRSGI, MA20, malapit sa MA20, nag-bounce. Just wait for the green one before you enter. This is a retracement right here. So, that's normal market movement. How about PCOR from Navarro Win? PCOR. Yan, si PCOR. Wait for the bounce lang tayo. We were waiting for PCOR. So, ito yung sinasabi ko. I was recommending PCOR sa wait for the breakout. Always wait for a breakout, guys. Antayin yung breakout. Kasi hindi nyo alam. Kasi yung mga tao dyan maiinip kasi hindi umaakyat. So, they will just sell their stocks. Okay, there's a chance that that stock will go down to its support area. Right? So, that's why you always wait for it to do a support. So, PCOR is wait for a breakout. Right? So, someone is asking about, wait for a bounce si PCOR. Sorry about that. Agi De Leon, Bloom sir, masyadong mataas na si Bloom at malapit yung resistance niya. Just wait for a retracement. Antayin lang tayo ng pullback kay Bloom. Don't worry. I'll be watching Bloom. Right? Meg and MPI sir from James Flores Olimpo. We talked about these already. Yan. Estela Petronio. How about Vita sir? Si Vita. And si Vita, yan, wait for the breakout kay Vita. Nasa list naman natin yan. Mga questions pala kanina na tinatanong, hindi ko nadaanan. Si Ferro, yan, there was someone in the chat room sa Discord asking about Ferro. Yan, maganda yung galaw ni Ferro kanina, kahapon, sorry. And, how much is our risk kay Ferro? 3%, 4%. Medyo high risk na si Ferro. If you can bargain for a bit, antay lang tayo kay Ferro. Or let's do a retrace. Let's wait for a retracement. Wait for a higher bounce for Ferro. That's a missed opportunity already. CPM. At CPM, intraday lang muna. Delikado po yung position ni CPM. AGI. Alright. Yan. Umpisa nang gumalaw si AGI, guys. Umaangat na siya. I did recommend AGI dito sa support na ito. Starting to show good signs si AGI. So, let's check your risk if gusto nyo pumasok kay AGI. Maliit pa rin yung risk nyo. It's not yet too late to get in AGI. But if you can bargain as much as possible to get in near the support, mas maganda yan for AGI. Still, AGI is good to go. Maliit pa yung risk niya. Kahit na breakout ang antayin nyo or you just wait for it to go to back to support, okay pa rin si AGI. Right. IMI. Ayan, si IMI. Right. Mark Causen is here. He's my friend here in Cebu. And si IMI, gumalaw na si IMI. Let's check your risk. If this is a missed opportunity already, wag niyo na habulin. Yan. This is a missed opportunity for IMI. Let's just wait for a retracement. Baka, let's wait for it to retrace. And then, if it forms a higher low, then that's good. Tingnan natin yung Fibonacci niya. It's still around 618. Right, pag na-break niya yung 618 niya, that's already a reversal. We just wait for a retracement for our entry point. Fibonacci retracement, guys. If you don't know what I was talking about, look for my YouTube page or YouTube channel, or just search sa YouTube, Lloyd Bazar and Fibonacci. I explained there how do you check if it's a reversal already. And this is a missed opportunity. Huwag nyo nahabulin sa IMI. Just wait for a retracement bago kayo pumasok. Right, MRC from Domingo Lat is asking about FGen. We talked about, I think, nag-usap tayo kay FGen, about FGen. FGen is in my list naman eh. Wait for the bounce si FGen. Yan. Si FGen ayaw mag-load, but wait for the bounce for FGen. Yan. Nasa lista ko yan si FGen. MRC, Michael, Louis Lim, with MRC, I think, nadaanan natin si MRC. Wait for the bounce lang kay MRC. Vulcan, Gerard Canlas. Si Vulcan naman, and sideways movement, malapit tayo sa resistance, so wait for it to do a breakout if you wanna get in kay Vulcan. Right, wait for the breakout. Lagay ko sa Vulcan sa wait for the breakout. Right, Vita, wait for the breakout kay Vita. Mataas na si Vita. Hindi ba that cross si JFC? Hindi ko yung ibang MA. But for me, JFC is still good, right? With the bullish market, JFC, I think, yes, there are technical analysis that it's saying death cross, but for me, JFC is on a slow uptrend right here, right? You can have different approaches, but fundamentally wise, I would rather go for JFC. I think this is good for JFC. I think magsa-sideways siya at this area right here, so this is very low risk for JFC. It can be a death cross, but right now you're seeing higher lows also, so hindi mo alam talaga kung saan siya papunta. So I want to bet in JFC because of its fundamentals, and the market is starting to recover already. So I think JFC is okay for me. Very low risk yan. If that cross man yan, you can just cut loss if you want to, but look at your risk right here. If pumasok ka dyan, your risk is bakit ka nawala, JFC? Nawala si JFC, so I'm gonna go back to, so the website is having issues. Sana hindi so JFC right here. So let's check out your risk. Kung papasok kayo JFC dyan, look at that. The main support is just negative 2% away. Right? Negative 2% lang yan. You can always cut loss at around, your risk is only negative 4. You can just test buy. If you wanna cut loss, you can always do that. Edwin Oireles, good morning Lodi. What happened to T? Dami na ipit. Yan. Si T kasi, intraday potential lang yan si T. Yung sinasabi ko, for intraday trading lang yan si T. Right? If you wanna check my list yesterday, si T, Celine Miranda, si Tugs, nasa lista ko yan. Top place natin yan. Top picks natin yan. Yan. If you wanna check my list yesterday, yan, ito yung list ko kahapon, July 25, intraday potentials. Andyan si T. Pang intraday lang yan si T. Maraming naipit kasi they did not imply a intraday strategy. Pang intraday lang yung stock na yan. Kaya maraming naipit. Yun yung sinasabi ko. These are intraday stocks. So you have to watch it full time if papasok man kayo dyan. Kasi napakataas ng posisyon na yan. Delikado yan. Yan. So that's what happened to T. Right? PLC. Yan. Si PLC. I did shout out PLC yesterday. Intraday na lang natin si PLC kasi medyo mataas na. We're out of position already. Sa mga position traders dyan or swing traders, just wait for a retracement before you wanna get in ulit. Dito rin recommend natin si PLC dyan pa lang. We did recommend it again at this MA20 bounce. Look at that. That's why I love that MA20 right there. MA20 bounce and then umakyat na. So, right there, PLC, intraday lang muna tayo kay PLC kasi out of position na mataas na. MPI, MRSGI, we talked about that already, Glenn. James Flores, MPI, we talked about it already. MPI, wait for a breakout lang kay MPI. Ria Gara Laroya, sorry about that. Good morning, sir. Lloyd, your thoughts on ghost month on the bullish market? Thanks. I don't think it's gonna be a ghost month for And these are for pessimistic people. Sabi nila mag-ghost month ang August. I don't think so. The volume is picking up, so I don't think it's gonna be a ghost month for August kasi kakasimula lang ng kakasimula na ng breakout. Sentiments are already bullish, so people are gonna start to get in. Alright? So, I don't think ghost month will happen, but if ever it does, this is why I want you to stay light always, right? Wag mag-all in lang muna. Right? MPI po sir, we talked about that already. Marvin Cruz, Michael, Louis, MRC, we covered that. Sir, late ako. Sorry, paulit po si CDC and PLC. Intraday lang natin si CDC. If you wanna check out my list, here it is. Andito yan. Sa intraday si PLC. Si CDC naman, forgot, saan ko linagay si CDC? Right, si CDC, and intraday lang muna si CDC, right? So, iwas na muna kay CDC, just wait for a retracement. Dito pa lang sa area na ito, recommend ko na yun si CDC. Ang laki na ng panalo niya, but right now, medyo high risk na siya, so just wait for it to do a retracement before kayo pumasok for CDC. It's 9:21 guys, so I think hindi ko na makukumpleto itong list ko sa pagdi-discuss, so I'm just gonna spend the last 4 minutes to discuss your questions. Basta ito yun, wait for the bounces. Yan yung part sa list. Just go to the website para makita nyo ang list. Anyways, these are very self-explanatory. Just wait for the bounce, watch out for the breakout and intraday potentials. Right, guys, pag nasa intraday yan, you just have to watch it full time para huwag kayo maipit. If it's time to cut loss, you cut loss right away sa intraday. Right, delikado yan intraday positions na yan. So, now, ubusin ko na yung oras to, for your questions. Sir Lloyd, what about MJC po? Lee, National, we talked about FGen already. Wait for the bounce sa FGen. Just wanna review. Nakalimutan ko. Ang daming stocks eh. So, wait for the bounce lang kay FGen. Right? Wag muna kayong pumasok kay FGen. Sir Lloyd, ito yung sinasabi ko. Why do you have to play breakout? Yan si FGen, nirecommend ko yan for breakout plays. Kaya nirecommend ko yan for breakout plays because we don't know if it will go down or magko-continue sa taas. You just bet on the position kasi nag-breakout siya. Nag-breakout siya, maganda yung position niya. So you bet here. Now, use this as your support kasi pag na-break yung support na yan, you cut loss right away. Right? Para wag kayong maipit. Do not ever wag nyong sisisihin ang chart or ang price action or sino mang nag-recommend niyan. It's your strategy. The strategy here, kasi mataas na, para maliit lang ang risk natin, we just do a breakout strategy. If it's time to cut loss, you always cut loss. This is why I always tell you guys to cut loss if you're trading. Kasi hindi natin alam kung mangyayari ito. Right, kay FGen. Jerry Lopez, what's your take for today's trading, sir? Mag-profit taking kaya mga traders after 3 days of high? I don't think so. Kahapon was the profit taking, but just stay light and go for those na naka-sale. Huwag niyong habulin yung nasa mga taas, so wala kayong dapat ikatakot, Jerry Lopez, okay? Ryan Santiago is asking about DD. Si Vita, guys, wait for a breakout lang kay Vita. Unahin ko si Vita. Right. Wait for the breakout lang kay Vita kasi andyan na tayo sa resistance. Ilang araw ko na rin recommend yan si Vita, hindi kayo pumasok. Right. Huwag nyo habulin yung mga na-miss nyo na. Just do a breakout strategy for Vita. And si DD. Wait for a breakout lang kay DD. Right? Asan ba sa lista ko si DD? Andyan sa lista ko si DD eh. Hindi ko lang mahanap. Hanapin ko si DD. Wait for the breakout. Watch out for the breakout. Yan. Nasa watch for the breakout si DD. Watch out for the breakout for DD. Please check my list sa website na lang kasi wala na tayong oras. It's 9:24. Yan. Yung last minute, I'll be answering your questions na lang. Tero John, you're welcome, sir. Sis, good morning. Bloom, mataas na si Bloom. Sir, OPM, sir. Si OPM, ang strategy nyo lang dito for traders is just set a GTC order at 110. Pag nakapasok kayo, then good. Then GTC sell ulit kayo at 130. Ganun lang ang strategy kay OPM. And makakapera kayo right away. That MRC po, sir. And si MRC naman, we talked about that already. MRC and buy as long as the support holds. Wait for the bounce lang kay MRC. Pag nag-bounce yan, those are higher lows already for MRC, so that's a good sign. Sir Lloyd, MBT, thank you po. MBT, si MBT mataas na, right? Wait for a breakout na lang kay MBT, right? Mataas na yan sa MBT. Good day, sir. LR po. Si LR naman at LRW, nasa lista ko yan. Ilang araw ko na rin recommend yung mga yan. Watch out for the breakout kasi mataas na, right? watch out lang for the breakout for LR, LRW para sa mga position traders. Right? Dito pa lang, rin-recommend ko na si LR. Dito pa nga lang, rin-recommend ko na si LR. So, yan, mataas na si LR. Just wait for a breakout if gusto niyo pang humabol kay LR. So, ingat na. RFM, sir. Same with LRW, ha. Wait for the breakout. RFM, sir. RFM. Yeah, wait for the breakout, RFM. And meron pala akong additional linagay sa list. I wanna discuss about this. Sino yun? Breakout plays intraday. Hindi si PLC, ALI. Nakalimutan ko si FFI ba yun? Yan, si FFI. I wanna talk about FFI. Guys, si FFI, nag-Bollinger Band trigger, malapit siya sa resistance. So, I want you to wait for a breakout. Pero, panoorin nyo si FFI. There is a good news na lumabas kay FFI. I just wanna look for it really quick. Ayan, ito. Filipino companies, ISOC Infrastructure offers to become common tower provider. Magiging common tower provider sa FFI. This is very good. I just want to verify this news lang muna. But this is very good news for FFI. So, they'll be the one providing the towers for the third telco. So, FFI, watch out for it. So, that's it for today. It's 9:26. The last 4 minutes, spend it in preparing for the market. It's been a good episode. PSEi is very good, guys. Sorry. So, PSEi is good already. Start investing. Stay invested. Stay light. And then just look for bargains. Right? Huwag nyo nang habulin yung mga malalaking stocks. Right? If you don't know how to handle that yet, if you're a newbie, iwasan nyo lang muna yan. So, better if you join our workshop. I'm gonna teach you a really holistic approach in approaching the market. Yan. You can check the testimonies of the students out at my page. Yan, nasa ratings. Andyan yung mga testimonies nila. The workshop will be very good for it. Will be very beneficial. Send me a message if you wanna join. Also, if you wanna help out the channel, please send me a message para mabigay ko sa inyo mga accounts so we can continue this program. This will be a very good program to help newbies. That's it for today. Always plan your trades. Okay, guys? Cut loss if you have to. Let's get rich together. Have a great day. Bye-bye.